What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. In this video we're going to be doing 3 follow-up strikes from the simple 1-2 combination. Really, I want to be in a position to defend myself or strike straight away if a threat appears. So the fence is a really good one to use, and I like using this for a few different reasons. It's a good place to block from. If people throw strikes at your head, you can cover up quite quick. You can put your arms out in the way of things quite quickly. It stops things going right down the middle because your hands are protecting you like this. It looks non-threatening as well. You can strike back with your strikes from there, and it also gives you at least this much distance before somebody gets right up in your face. Realistically, if I can do this and show somebody that I'm not interested in violence and I just want to be, left alone, then that might be enough to make some people rethink their situation. Plus, if I'm being verbally non-aggressive and I'm talking to the person, come on mate, calm down, I don't want any trouble, that also might work to diffuse a situation. Obviously, that doesn't always work, but it doesn't hurt to do this first, because if we can avoid violence, that is always what we want to be able to do before we ever have to hit someone. Now, if we do have to hit someone, then we need to make sure that what we're doing works. So signing up to a boxing class, kickboxing or MMA class, or any class that does actual physical sparring and striking is going to be the best way that you can learn to do these strikes. And these could be palm strikes, because it is a lot safer for your hands to throw palm strikes. If you're hitting with the heel of the palm rather than the knuckles, then if you connect to the skull or the cheekbone, you might not damage your hand. But punches do work, so it is worth learning how to punch properly. For this, I'd say the best results to set this up is to go for the nose, because that's going to jolt the head back a little bit. That's going to give you a reaction that you might need to get away. If you're going to punch them in the mouth, you've got to be very careful that you don't hit the teeth, because you might end up with something that's known as a fight bite, where the teeth puncture the skin from the punch, and that can get infected and lead to massive, massive problems. So we want to avoid that if we can help it. So punching the nose is a good way to do that. Just like any strike, I need to be able to protect myself while I'm doing this. So when I throw my jab, my lead hand goes out and my other hand comes up to protect myself. And then this shoulder is going to protect me on that side. So my jab goes and I bring it straight back to my head again. This protection here works if I've got my chin tucked, not if I've got my head up like this. I want to tuck my chin when I do this. And keep your elbows down as well. Don't keep your elbows flared out like that, as best as you can. Or from a fence. So the first one we're going to look at is a bit more of a range. So we're looking at a 1-2 and we're going to follow it up with a leg kick. Now a leg kick's going to be with our shin, not with our foot. And we're going to be aiming for side of the knee or thigh area. You can kick lower, definitely. It could be a calf kick. But to get more or better results, aim for the knee to cause damage or aim for the thigh to cause a little bit of pain. So the kick's looking to come around with the shin. And this standing leg needs to either open the gate with a plant or come up on the ball of the foot and pivot. So you turn your heel as it goes. If I've just got my foot kept in a straightforward pointing position, I'm limiting the range of my kick. So I want to be able to kick fully in a circle in theory. So this foot being open like this with the gate pointing out is going to allow my hips to turn all the way through, which is what we're really looking to do. Now the low kick can either come around, chopping across, but if you want some really good results, then you want to come up and over to chop down. So it's like a diagonal slice cutting through. So the speed of this is going to be a jab, cross, low kick on the half count. So it's a 1-2, and as the punch is throwing, the hips go in already, and then you end it with the kick. So it goes. And if that kick's done its job, it's either going to drop them or stop them from retaliating or running after you if you run in the opposite direction. It's really hard to run with a dead leg or a busted up knee. Plus their punches, or when you punch, it starts in the floor. It goes through the legs, through the body, and then out of the hand. So if their legs are busted up, it's really difficult just to even be able to throw a punch with power. So now we're going to go to the mid-range option. So the kick was long range. Now we're going to go to the mid-range. The mid-range is just going to be with your right knee. So we still throw our 1-2, jab cross, and this time we drive our knee forward. So it's looking to spear. And it's either going to go to the stomach, sternum, or groin for the best results. So I throw my 1-2, and I stab my knee straight down the middle. Again, this is on the half count. It's not 1, 2, 3. it's 1, 2, as that hip's already going, I continue with the movement of my leg. So with the kick, it was 1, 2, my leg continues. With the knee, it's 1, 2, and then my knee continues, because that hip movement's already going when I'm throwing that punch. So I'm just finishing off that movement with either a kick or with a knee, because it's already on that route. And our third option is going to be the elbow. So we're doing all of these off of the right side. So right low kick, right knee, right elbow. When you jab, cross, use your legs, it does kind of flow a little bit easier. So when we're going to use the elbow, we're actually going to do a little reload slightly so that we can generate a bit more force with this. We're looking to throw this at the eye socket, nose, jaw, any of that sort of region that's easy to damage is great for the elbow. Even if you hit somebody on top of the head or on the tight skin, the hard elbow hitting that tight skin generally cuts, and then a little bit of blood is sometimes enough to stop an attacker. That might be all you need. When we're hitting with the elbow, you want your palm open, like a front crawl when you swim, but not this way when you do it. And you're looking to hit with a hard bony part of the elbow, so it's going to cut, slice, really solid. Other hand should always be coming back to your head, so once you throw your strikes, this one's already here anyway, and then we go back into our preemptive stance or our fence position. So my jab cross goes straight through, I reload, and then I'm looking to step in as I throw my elbow. My elbow is either going to come down diagonally like this, or it's going to come across horizontally. Either way, the turning elbows are a lot more powerful than the upward elbows. Now the upward elbow can still give you a great effect, it also is a block, but you want to get maximum power, maximum damage to be able to get away. So the rotation of the hip or the turning elbows, they are the better ones to use in this sort of situation. So my jab cross are nice and long, my elbows are short, so I need to cover distance. So when I throw my 1, 2 and I reload, I'm going to step in with my lead leg, and I'm going to step back out. Now the footwork on that could be 1, 2, move in as you reload and then strike, or 1, 2, reload and then move in with the strike. So we've got the jab cross, low kick, jab cross, knee, and then the jab cross, elbow. Try it yourself, see how you get on. Remember to like, follow, subscribe, hit me up on the socials, drop me a message in the comment section and enjoy your training sessions. Peace.